We're honored today to have with us on the phone Josh Havens, lead singer and co-founder of The Afters. Josh, it's really great to talk with you. Thanks so much for spending a few minutes with us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on.
Actually, we here from CNY Crossroads have actually hosted you guys, The Afters, here in Syracuse once before. It was back in March 2014, and you came here with Stephen Curtis Chapman on his Glorious Unfolding tour. But now you're coming back to Syracuse, headlining your own tour, the Live On Forever tour, and that's going to be Saturday, September 16th at 7 p.m. at Inspiration Hall. But before we get into that, the last time you guys came to Syracuse, we had a chance to talk with Matt, your co-founder of The Afters, and he gave us his version of how you guys started the band. What's your recollection of how it all started?
Sure. Matt and I, we've been playing music for a long time together. We actually went to high school together. He was a little older than me in high school. He's still older than me. But we sang in choir together, but we weren't really close. But it was after we graduated from high school that we really became friends because we started working at the same Starbucks coffee shop together. And we were both worship leaders for different college groups, and we always brought our guitars with us everywhere we'd go. So there were times when it was really slow in that Starbucks, and we'd pull out our guitars and just start making up songs right there while we were working. And then customers would walk in, and we would make up goofy songs, and we'd sing out their drink orders, and it was just a lot of fun. And then people started asking where they could see us play a show. And so we thought, let's book a show. And so at our first show, we had about 300 people. I think most of them were Starbucks customers. And then we kind of just grew from there. But, we've been playing music together for a long time.
Well, that's great. And actually, a couple of your songs have become theme songs for TV shows. Beautiful Love was the theme song for Eighth and Ocean, a show on HBO. Until the World was a theme song for Beautiful People. How does something like that even happen? Like, do they call you? Like, how does that work?
It's just something that started happening early on, and we still do a lot of music for film and TV. It's just a door that got opened, and we have a lot of songs that get picked up by TV shows and movies, and even on our most recent record, there's songs that were played during the NFL Super Bowl coverage, and we had a song that was the main song for the American Ninja Warrior finale, and things like that. It's really cool because it's an opportunity to get our music in front of people that might never listen to Christian music otherwise.
Yeah, well, you've definitely had a lot of exposure in many different areas. I mean, just if you think about just the music side, you've signed with both Christian and mainstream record labels before, and obviously a lot of success over the years. As you look back on that, how do you put that all into perspective?
Our goal from the beginning has just been to play to whoever will listen. And from the very beginning, we'd play a church one night, we'd play a high school the next night, we'd play a club the next night, and our philosophy has not changed. We just want to make honest music, music about what God's doing in our lives, and music about the hope that we all have, and hopefully point people to Jesus through our music, and play for whoever will listen. And so we're grateful that we have a lot of different avenues to do that through.
Oh, that's great. Well, your newest album is called Live On Forever. It was released just about a year ago, I think this month. And it's also obviously the name of the tour. Where did the inspiration come from for this album?
Sure. While we were making the Live On Forever album, we had, it was a season of loss for us. We had a good friend whose daughter, he was actually our sound guy for years. And he was one of our best friends, and his daughter passed away at birth, and I lost a number of close family members, and so we had been to a lot of funerals, and so our minds were on heaven a whole lot. And we were in the studio just talking about all this loss and, losing the people that we love. It's one of the hardest things that we go through in life. And so we started writing songs about heaven. And so it's kind of a thread through the whole album. Seeing this hope of a place called heaven, because the Bible describes heaven as a place where there's no more tears, no more crying, and a place where there's no more death, and we'll be with Jesus forever. And so it's the ultimate hope. And this life is so important and matters so much. And for those of us who do experience pain in this life, we have that hope of this place that Jesus has gone and prepared for us. And so, like Live On Forever, it's a song about heaven, and the hope that we have of this place that God has made for us.
Is there a particular song on the album that really carries special meaning for you personally?
Oh, sure. I love the song Battles, because I feel like Battles is a song that you can sing through any struggle that you're going through. And the whole idea with that song is we wanted something that you could just sing over your life, so that no matter what struggle you're going through, no matter what kind of painful thing you're experiencing, that you could just sing it over your life. And so it says, "You're fighting my battles. You're fighting my battles." We actually made these wristbands and necklaces that we started wearing, and I actually wear them, and I give them to people who I meet who are going through hard times. But it's just this thing that you can sing over your life, that God, you are fighting my battles. I can trust you. You are here with me in this. And that's a song that speaks to me a lot, even when we play the song and when I hear it.
Yeah, well, that's great. Well, for this tour, you're coming together with Jason Gray and David Dunn, making a stop in Syracuse, Saturday, September 16th at Inspiration Hall. We've also had the pleasure of hosting Jason Gray in Syracuse before a few times. Have you collaborated with him before?
Yes, he's a dear friend of ours. We actually did a tour out west this spring. It was so much fun. That's why we're doing this fall leg, is because of what a great experience the spring tour was. It is a great night of music. It really is. Jason is so funny. He's so talented. His set is awesome. And then David Dunn, too. He's an incredible artist. So it really is a fun night of music. There's something for everybody. So I always tell people, bring your friends, bring your family. It's a fun night with seriously something for everybody. And we put a lot of thought and work into our set for this tour. And we're going to bring the best show that we've ever played.
Yeah, David Dunn may be a new name to some, but not to others. I think he was a contestant on The Voice. Do you find that you're able to even creatively influence each other as you guys are preparing for the tour?
Absolutely. We're constantly looking for ways to make the whole evening better, and so we collaborate creatively and come up with ideas to make the whole concert from beginning to end just a fun, meaningful, worshipful experience. Yeah,
well, we're really excited to have you back in Syracuse. It's really going to be our pleasure to see you again. We're looking forward to it. Again, that's Saturday, September 16th at 7 p.m. at Inspiration Hall. Between now and then, how can people follow you guys online? You're on Facebook, Twitter. What are the ways that people can follow you?
Absolutely. Facebook.com/TheAfters is a great one. Also on Instagram, we're at The Afters Official. And then our website's theafters.com.
All right. Well, Josh Havens from The Afters, we really appreciate you taking a few minutes out of what I'm sure is a very busy day for you just to talk with us a little bit. Travel safely, and we'll see you real soon.
Thank you. We can't wait. We'll see you very soon.